How we doing, folks? It is Hicks. Welcome back to the channel. Brand new video, brand new day. Perfect temperatures out here, about 75 degrees in Los Angeles. Today, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. That is not an exaggeration. I have zero plan or just any clue what's gonna happen today. I'm just gonna get out, start going. Almost didn't bring this bike out today. Almost got the e-ride back. One downfall, this bike is the range. Let me tell you what bike doesn't have a range problem. The bike that I'm giving away right now on hicksfam.com, that is correct. I'm giving away a very expensive, very nice, beautiful, top of the line e-bike that you can enter for a chance to win. Right now, as you're hearing this, head over to hicksfam.com. That is the first link in the description or the top pinned comment. Every $1 spent is one entry. Here is the winner of the last bike giveaway. He purchased max entries. It's a one-click purchase that maxes out your entries. Pretty self-explanatory. But don't miss out. That runs into the end of July. Other than that, I really have nothing to say. I'll say it all while we ride. That's kind of the whole point. Let's go. Alrighty, folks, let's get right back into it. Where we left off on the light beat, zipping. Bro, I can't even pretend that this bike is even close to as powerful as some of my other ones. It's just not. you can role play, you can cosplay like this bike is like crazy, but once you've like opened the Pandora's box of the really powerful e-bikes, there's just no doubt that the Light Bee is just not that powerful anymore. But it's fun for other things, you know. And I have committed to riding it for a month. I'm still not totally sure if that's gonna fully go down one whole month. But I mean, the bike doesn't suck. It's still fun. It's still like rip it. I want to rip that alley the other way. Oh, am I getting blurred? Oh, bro, there, just doing a U-turn. I was like, oh, well, here we go. This is the video. Oh, bro. The only thing that sucks, I have such a bad habit of coming up on the right side on this hill blind. Dude, where does this go? This is kind of like, no, that's fenced off. Oh. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Way too many taggings for me to be playing around over here. I don't know what it is about this bike. It's really just a lightweight. I get the free ride bug like crazy once I hop on it. I just want to start doing ridiculous stuff. You used to be able to really kind of pop off of this little bank into the downhill, and then they put barbed wire, which if you didn't know that was there and you hit this like any other time, there's a rut right here, so if you land in the rut, you're falling hard. You could also just cut yourself wide open on barbed wire. So those two things, you know, if you've been watching me forever, I used to ride like regular bikes, right? I would boost off of that little bump down the hill all the time. I haven't done it in a while, but oh yeah. What's up? You know what time it is, please? Yeah, I do. Let me check my... There's no people down there? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock? Hey, yeah. I couldn't bother you for some spare change? I don't have any, man. Sorry. What was I talking about? I don't know. I have like 9,000 things to talk about. That's the thing. Since I don't film main channel videos like every single day like I was last year, I'm kind of spacing it out to like 1 or 2 a week. I feel like I have so much to talk about every time I get on 2 wheels, which is good. It's better because sometimes I'm just riding around aimlessly and I feel like I have nothing to really discuss, but right now we got a ton. We're going to start off at the top, personal news. After 6 years, some of y'all remember 2019, I want to say it was 2019, I had a very bad accident on my bicycle where I knocked my 4 front teeth out, and I obviously am not going to show the footage of that because, you know, reasons, obvious reasons, I would think. Maybe not obvious actually, but it's like a little park right here somewhere I want to check out today. Is it over here? I actually don't know where it is. We're just gonna dip into Westlake. Yeah, something I've just been putting off forever, dude, like is getting my front teeth fixed. They've not been like bad for the last few years, but they're like rebuilt, right? So the 4 front teeth that I've had until like last week were basically like, you know, I don't even know what the dental term is, but it's like they built my teeth back from being cracked in half. Like all my original 4 teeth, the roots were there, and like a portion of the original teeth were there, but most, they were just, you know, my teeth were throwing up gang signs, you know, it was looking all, it was bad. So when they redid it, I've never been happy for the last like few years off of how my teeth have looked. It's like, they felt like they just, you know when you have your teeth and then you screw them up and you get them rebuilt, they don't look good. So I finally bit the bullet. I spent a hefty sum of money. I didn't know dental work was this expensive, especially if it's not covered by insurance. I spent like $4,000-ish to get 4 front crowns and also a root canal and some other stuff, a deep cleaning and something else. I don't know. You know, all these years I've just been putting literally every penny I make from this channel back into it, buying bikes, doing giveaways. The giveaways are very expensive. They cost upwards of $10,000 now. They were $10,000 last year. Now they're even more. to conduct. That's something that's very expensive, and also, you know, just buying bikes, that's very expensive too. I rarely get free products. As far as cool stuff, I could get like not that cool of e-bikes all the time if I wanted to review them. I just don't take those offers that much because a lot of them are total junk, and I'd rather not even get paid to shill like total crap. If I'm gonna get paid to ride a bike, I always want it to be like halfway decent, right? Anyways, long story short, I spent some money on myself, and I gotta say the results are excellent. So I will be shouting out the dentist who did the teeth. I'm just gonna put him in the description below, hicksfam.com. I am terrified of dentists, right? It took me this long to go there in the first place because I just I hate the dentist, I hate the doctor. I just don't enjoy the experience of going to those places. So it took a lot for me to get in the door. Awesome experience, great work, very happy with the results. You know, most people probably wouldn't even notice if I didn't say it. Like, anyone I've encountered in person hasn't noticed, which is like, I think it's a good thing because it doesn't look obviously different. It just looked good in my opinion. So yeah, that happened. I finally got my teeth fixed, yay. Or you know what's funny? I didn't even know that it was 5 p.m. until I told that guy that it was 5 p.m. I would have totally guessed that it was like 3. That's a good one. I gotta start busting that one out. You can always just ask, what time is it, you know? I'm trying to up my my interpersonal human interaction game while I'm out riding, you know? And one problem with me is I spend so much time talking to myself, so little time talking to other humans, that I just don't know what this... Do I have a flat tire? Wait, I think I am getting a flat. I ran over a bunch of glass. Yeah, my tire pressure does feel low. I ran over a bunch of glass at the beginning of the ride. The rear feels a little low. I guess we'll find out. Anyone seen my tribulations when I get a flat tire on this bike? No, I don't, because I will just ride straight back to wherever I started. Nothing will stop me. Anywho, we're going to do a deep tour of LA today. Look what's going on here, man. It's kind of like they got their situation under control. I like it. I mean, I don't like it because it's not good, but you know, they're doing their best to keep things clean. All right, let's dive in, shall we? Into the belly of the beast. This is where we enter LA, as far as I'm concerned. Once you turn off 3rd, go south, we got some broken glass. This is one of the streets I primarily head towards MacArthur Park and just see what's going on. It's actually looking cleaner than usual. It's never actually fully clean, but I don't know. I feel like it's getting more and more hectic out in the city lately, man. I'm trying to be more sporadic on when I come out and go to different areas when I do, but it just feels like the city's hitting a fever pitch, man. It's gonna be a hot summer. I'm just gonna go ahead and call that right now. It's gonna be a hot summer. Second thing, GTA 6 trailer number 2 came out. Wow, that is exciting. I will be committing my entire life to that once it comes out. Oh, that's damn, bro. Yep, here we go. Entering oh, looks like this alley is actually kind of... What is going on here? It's a little bit less accessible than it used to be. Looks like there's something going on. I don't know what's going on right here. I just want to slide past without running over any, you know, weird stuff. It's kind of impossible here, but... Good thing I can bunny hop. Jeez. All right, well, we made it through there. Bruh, when you just want to go for a ride in LA, it is treacherous, bro. That's the best way I can describe it. It is treacherous. Oh, this guy's nodding out. Let's go ahead and go around. Then we got this dude is just straight up wearing a towel. What is going on, man? What is going on? Okay, so we came here to check out MacArthur Park. Last time I rode past here, it was closed. I want to see if it's still actually closed or like what's going on. I don't like holding still right here. Looks like that's what we got to do though. Just for a second. Jeez. Insanity out here, man. What's going on? All right, what do we got here? So it's not the entire park that's closed. It's actually just this part. Last time I rode past here with Dan, it looked like the whole thing was closed. Looks like it's actually mostly open. What's going on out here, man? Still still kind of crazy. Not as bad as it's been the last few times I've come though. It seems actually pretty chill. You know, the LA checkup. If you're new here, I do ride around some of the same places sometimes and see if it's changed, see what's different. A lot of times things change. Sometimes things get cleaned up, sometimes they get worse. I come and I just check it out, see what's going on. This is MacArthur Park. They always have pickup soccer right here, and community activities, family stuff. Families are always here, which is sick. You know, there's always like families here, even though as we just rode through the park, the other side is like insane. There's always some stuff to do. Families out here chilling, soccer to be played, Sur-Ron shredding. Bike still gets it done, man. It may not be as crazy powerful as some of my other bikes, but it's still fun to ride, mainly because it's really light. That's pretty much the only thing it's got going for it, actually. It's pretty much just that. other than that, you know, it's definitely got some downsides, but being light is one huge upside that I will go ahead and give it some props for. So yeah, GTA 6 trailer, y'all, it's coming. If you don't know, I've been posting almost daily on my second channel. I don't talk about it too much here because I know it's not everybody's boat, and plus, you know, YouTube is not really too fond of when you force people over to another channel, you know, like when you make them click a link that goes to another video. I don't know if it's still like that, but it used to be. Like, they like it when things are found organically, right? So I've been posting there daily. It's starting to get some traction. You know, April was the first month that I posted every day to that channel without taking a break. It's the first, like, I consider that the start of that channel. So I will continue posting there daily, non-stop. And I also have another channel that I know some of y'all will be very happy that I'm launching very soon. It's not ready at the time of me saying this, but it will be on my next video. And if you are a fan of bikes that are not electric, good old-fashioned pedal bikes, you're in for a treat. You know, which I know is not everybody, but for the few that are, if you still like riding pedal bikes like me, you're finally gonna have something to watch over there. Watch out, birds. So, will the BMX come back? I can't say. There will definitely be some other bikes that are pedal, but the BMX specifically, yeah, I don't know. Okay, that was fun. Our little rip. We're doing this whole little tour area, and then we're gonna go over to downtown and just see what's going on. Not gonna be a super long ride today, but we are doing as much as we can, just see what's happening. This used to be a bunch of vendors. Looks like it's all been cleared out. It's funny how much has changed since January. It's kind of crazy. A lot has changed, to be honest. Oh, you can still access the train, but this used to be like a hub with a bunch of vendors and stuff. I'm actually not gonna go through here. It's gonna get even more difficult to try to avoid this street though. And now it's like you're kind of forced to do battle. Okay, well, just sometimes it just doesn't, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so I'll be posting GTA stuff over on my second channel for now. It's kind of just like a hub for whatever. I play some games on there, I react to stuff. Sometimes I'm just sitting there talking. Seems like my commentary videos honestly do the best too, which is funny. Me just like, you know, saying my opinion about stuff is the most popular thing over there. That's kind of what I do here too. I just do it while I'm riding a bike. That's like basically the only difference. We got a kitty. But yeah, I mean, I'm also riding through some not so nice areas. Anywho, yeah, let me know in the comments if you are excited for some GTA 6 action. I know I am. I will be committing my life to that game. I don't know if I'll be going back outside for a long time after it drops. It's gonna be the entire focus of my existence for at least a little bit, especially because it seems like there's gonna be a bike life focus, man. Especially, you know, Miami, Florida, people love the dirt bikes out there. So I'm sure there's going to be at least some dirt bike focused activities. Hopefully we get some mountain bike stuff. Maybe they bring back the good old BMX bike. That'll be where I do most of my BMX in the game. I don't know. All right, let's go up James Wood. Bro, the streets are just they just feel insane to me, man. I don't know what it is, but they just feel a little extra spicy. Maybe it's because it's the first warm day in a while. The sun's out today and whatnot, and everybody's just kind of out. Or it's either that, or I haven't been around here for a while, so it feels extra like, damn, bro, like this is all just going down in broad daylight. Like if you've been paying attention while I've been yapping about, you know, whatever, you see out the edges of the frame, all the broad daylight crime that's going on in the open out here is kind of shocking. It really is. It really is kind of shocking how much open air crime just goes down on a regular out here. Let me go this way. We can finally go down this alley, bro. This one was a no-go for a minute. Like straight up no. Just no. Multiple times I pulled up here and was like, you know what? No thank you. Still ready to go if I see a dog. That's the only thing that can get me off my feet right now. It's a lot more chilled out though. I don't know if they swept it out or what, but it's definitely more accessible than it used to be. That used to be a straight up like, you can't go through there, man. You can't go through there. The original purpose of why I do what I do, it's really just so people who are not from LA can see what it's like to go ride through the city. I mean, that's the most basic explanation of what I do here. And you'd be surprised how many people, like if you go through some of the comments of my videos, are like, wow, I never knew it was like that on the streets. And that's every single time I get out. Like I see that. I see people saying that, so I mean, all right. Oh, dude, another thing that's been going on my right knee, bro. So I've been playing basketball at the ripe old age of 32. I just bought a basketball at Target one day and I just started. That is a nice food truck. It's like super clean. Nice big window. And I started going to this park by my house and just playing basketball. and it's so much fun. But I didn't realize how like like I feel like I'm in pretty good shape, right? You guys saw me in the intro. I'm not like overweight. I definitely was when I first got back into YouTube in 2020, 2021, whatever that was. I was chunky, bro. The other day I went and watched some of my old videos, like the last videos I made when I was consistently riding bikes before I bought a Sur-Ron. I was like, God, I was fat. Like I was just fat. I was a fat dude, and I'm not fat anymore. I can say that with confidence. I do weigh 200 pounds, but it's a lot of muscle. Long story short, I've been playing basketball. My right knee is just absolutely cooked, man. It's kind of like screwing with me when I jump, especially when I jump on this bike. I feel it. Oh, let's go this way. I've been feeling it more when I try to get up and jump, and like when I ride my actual bike. Hey, how you doing? That's when it's even worse. Sorry, excuse me. You're good, thank you. Damn, like someone got broken into right here. This street is crazy. The last time I remember coming right here, I was with Jeremy, LAOC TV. There's like a car rollover crash right here that we stopped and he was filming for his live stream. Shout out Jeremy, I miss that guy. I don't know what he's up to lately, but I wish he would come back to LA and do his live stream, but I don't think he wants to anymore. I think those days are done if you're tapped in with him. Anywho, we're still in Westlake, believe it or not. That's how big this little neighborhood is and how much there is to see every time I come out here. But yeah, any recommendations? It's like, here's when I know I feel pain, is if I do this. If I get down off the bike and I squat down like this, oh yeah, I feel it right there. Especially if I like do this, if I do a little like, if I bounce on it, and when I'm bouncing on it, you know, that's when I really feel it. Yeah. So I've been trying to bounce on it a little bit less. Anyways, got the car detailer going down over here. Putting in work. I wonder if it's a charity. No, it's just, they're just getting money. They are just out here getting money. Nothing wrong with that. Shout out to this street. This is where we saw the SWAT standoff last time we were out here. They had the whole street shut off. It was kind of crazy. All right, what's next? Headed towards downtown. As you can see the buildings in the background, that is where we're headed. Just trying to take some different routes. These are some streets I rarely come through. Is over here, around these little areas, these neighborhoods. I just, you know, not much to do out here, so I don't come here often. You see, same things we see everywhere pretty much though. People out and about doing a thing, hustling and living. Few person complaining about me riding on the sidewalk while there is nobody on it. Besides that one guy on a bike. There's always a sidewalk complainer. Dude, this guy's always on the sidewalk. There's not. So don't, in case you haven't noticed, LA, even though it should be a walker's paradise, nobody walks out here, bro. Everyone drives. People that take cars anywhere. He's on an e-bike and he look like he's ready for war. I miss having a regular e-bike like that you pedal, you know. Oh, he just straight up ran that light, wasn't paying attention. That could have been an accident, straight up. That black Prius ran the light. I have one e-bike that I cannot film with right now. It's kind of frustrating. It's a super nice bike. It's a bicycle, it's a mountain bike, but they're not for sale in the USA, so I can't make videos with it. And it's like an amazing bike. It's literally incredible, but I can't ride it. I mean, I can, but I can't put it on YouTube. So it's like, it's just like sitting there. So I'm conflicted. I'm like, do I buy another one even though I literally have the best one, just so I can, like, I don't know, have one to make some content with or something? But I don't know. It's just gonna sit there until I get the go-ahead from, you know, the brand to use it. But for now, it's a no bueno. Out here in beautiful downtown, oh, I smell that popcorn. Jeez. Oh, it smells good. Windy out here, man. Super windy today. Whoa, it's like very windy. I'm getting blown away. I'm getting blown. I guess we'll run by Staples Center and then, I don't know. We're not going down Figure Road today. Insane the amount of requests I'm getting to go back to Fig. You guys all need Jesus. All of y'all, you were all bad. All y'all. I don't blame you one bit. I don't blame you at all. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be back. We will be back. I got some ideas. I have been cooking, so we'll see what's going on down there when we make it back, but not yet. It's supposed to be hot this weekend. We may actually go on Friday or Saturday, so we'll see what's going on with that. Here we are at Staples Center. This is the cyclist hub in downtown LA. If you ever come here on a bike looking for someone to ride with, good chance you could just come to Staples and you'll find some people to boogie with. I don't know what's going on here today. It looks like some type of convention, event, forum, something. People are dressed up real nice. But as you can see, tons of kids on bikes. Maybe you can't see actually. It's like a contrast right here. Oh, it's a kid on an e-bike. Nice, dude. We have green and we're on Figueroa, so let's go ahead and keep up. Let's see if a Sur-Ron can keep up with a gas moped. Okay, we're not fully gassing it. Looks like he's going the speed limit too. We are at 52 kilometers per hour. This bike can go 70 something when it's fully charged. So for all intents and purposes, we kept up with this guy at least. I don't know about if he was actually gunning it, if we would do as well, but not bad. Look at the local economy out here. All right, what's next? Oh, dang. Kept up. It's actually decent at riding. Must be going to USC. I was about to say, there's nowhere else to go that way except for like the trenches that I can foresee her going. That Porsche GT3 right there is nice. All right, next up, edge of downtown. See what's going on down there. It's been a hot minute. We got traffic. Actually, not too much traffic today going this way at least. Check out if there's any new artwork, any new things to see, something to ride maybe. Got some alleys, artwork galore. Shout out to my, oh my God, bro. That like, why is stuff like this on the ground in LA, bro? That was like a diaper or something. I couldn't tell. I'm moving too quick sometimes. It's hard for me to tell exactly what I'm running over. I just have a general sense of when it's gonna be something disgusting, you know? And I try to avoid it, but like I'm pretty sure that was a full diaper. Like what, like why is that on the ground? I have noticed a huge uptick in just dog poop on the ground. It is not picked up. Like it seems like everybody has collectively decided that they just don't care anymore. You know, if they're all just like, you know what, yeah, but like we're just not gonna pick this like dog poop up anymore. That's just what it is, you know? Deal with it. And then yeah, the rest of us have to deal with it. It is what it is, man. LA is in a general decline. I feel like day by day, it's just slipping further. What's going on, man? Ooh. How you doing? Gotta avoid the glass. Stuff on fire. I wonder if we see a fire today. That'd top it off, you know? That'd be something, a little sight to see. Usually when there's fires, they're over on this side of town from here, north from where we're at, going towards like Skid Row-ish area. Just random fires. We may see one today, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I try not to subscribe too much to the entire doomer outlook about LA, but I mean, it's just, there's no two ways around it. Some parts of the city just feel like they are not getting any better, bro. And it's like, it costs so much to live here. There's so much tax money getting spent around. It baffles me that so much of it is bad. Now, keep in mind, we just had like a massive natural disaster in two really significant large parts of town in Pacific Palisades and in Pasadena, but it's like you would think that there's like a plan to take care of all the other stuff, because this, I mean, you guys have been watching my videos for how long have I been riding through some of these areas, and they are just consistently bad, right? It's like, what is the reasoning behind them constantly being so just f***ed up, for lack of a better word, you know? Like, I don't know. It's a nice couch. Probably gonna get some reupholstering. Oh, we gotta hit this sidewalk. Let's go. We gotta do a full reset. Bro, literally jumping trash. We're jumping trash. Like, what the? Hey, Bone. What? That's the... That is the thing that we're doing. That is the free ride obstacle, is jumping over trash. Yeah, can't make it up. Still fun though. Hey, don't get me wrong. I could do this all day, at least once or twice a week until I get bored nowadays, but still something to do. It is what it is. This is what the city is, you know? It's kind of dirty, kind of sketchy, kind of beat up, but I still choose to live here. Crazy as that sounds, I still have full autonomy over where I live, and I pick this place to live, not the city, because I don't live in the city. I live kind of far actually, but you know, I still choose to live here and come here to film, because let's be honest, there are few places that are as interesting to do urban exploration on two wheels as out here. And I don't think there's anywhere actually, if I really think about it. Maybe New York City, but like not really. You can really cover like all the ground that's out there in like a week. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Dude, I've been on a super high protein diet, and it is giving me some strange feelings. You know, some strange stomach issues. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, it's giving me some very strange stomach issues. This is a courthouse. I was actually here about 7 months ago. No, that was longer than that, dude. This is another thing I've been realizing lately is my sense of time is completely out of whack, bro. When did I get that ticket? That must have been over a year ago. So yeah, it was definitely longer than 7 months ago. But fun fact, they actually, I don't think the cop that gave me the ticket even put it into the system or whatever. So when I went, they were like, we don't have any record of you having a ticket. So I just left. They gave me some document that says I showed up, and then I just boned out. I bounced. All right, we're out here in this part of town that's like, it's just very weird. You know, this is like an industrial area, but it's also like very dangerous. This is what I consider, honestly, one of the more dangerous areas of LA to be, whether it's daytime or night. Police response, basically non-existent. No residential areas, it's all industrial, so anyone who's living out here is basically living on the street. And it's just it's not really a place that there's much to do or see when it comes to riding and exploring. So we're actually gonna jet right back out of here. I did not mean to come this far today. We're actually going exactly to where I said I wasn't gonna go today, which is down towards Figueroa. We're not doing that today. So we're gonna turn around right here. This is how this tree looks. Nothing out of the ordinary if you know this area though. It's always looked like that. That area, like over here, I'm a little less surprised that it still looks bad, but I feel like I'm noticing more parts of LA that were previously kind of nice, just really like going to total crap, you know? I think it's a good thing for me that this bike is slow. It's not nearly as fast as any of my other bikes. I feel like I'm much safer overall just riding it. They got the power line going across the street. Dude, I swear on everything, one of these electrocuted me on my last ride, so I'm kind of paranoid about riding over them. Last time I really went out to downtown, I feel like I got electrocuted. Look, that one's going over the street and it's like, I don't know, it looks sketch. I'm gonna bunny hop it. Bro, on everything I got electrocuted though. I really do believe that. I have no way to verify, but there's nothing else that makes sense. When I watched that clip back, I was like, I have to have gotten shots, right? Like, what else genuinely could, look at this setup. Just got a straight tarp over it. That's kind of smart. Protect you from the elements. It's probably hot under there though. It's about to get real hot this weekend. So long story short, I'm just lucky that it wasn't like a bad electrocution or something. I don't know. I haven't been shocked since I was a kid when I put a fork in an outlet. I literally did that. I actually did exactly that as a child. Stupid as it sounds. So I know what it's like to get electrocuted. At least I have some recollection of it, you know, somewhat. Over here in historic South Central, we're about to make our way back towards the city. Not a super long ride today, but enough to at least take a little quick tour, see what's going on. Okay. Oh God. Okay, let's just all simmer down. It's not a part of town you want to be honking. If you know, you know. All right, off we continue. Down back towards the city, got another one of those. The payphone thing is so old. There's genuinely got to be like 20 people who even know what I'm referring to. I will never again mention why we talk about payphones when we see them. We just do. All right, if you know, you know. If you don't, well, relics of a bygone era is how we can put it. This whole area shut down. Fun fact, this is where I used to come long ago to get my first ever run of Hicks fam t-shirts done. It was somewhere up here. I don't remember exactly where, but it was up there somewhere. Look at this setup right here. It's kind of sick, man. Am I free to pass right here? I think I'm good. Kind of sketch, but hit it through in one piece. Oh, we got a kitty. That's a cute cat. Got a little stash. All right, I don't know what keeps bringing me back this way, dude. I go straight autopilot when I get out here and start filming and talking. I just meant to go into the city, and I'm going right back to the way that I was just going away from. Brain dead, actually brain dead. Wonder what's going on in downtown today. Maybe we'll go actually through the city. Probably nothing though, if I had to guess. Got the patrol vehicles. Nice, dude. Anyways, moving on. Let's see, what battery are we at, dude? We have done like no riding. We have burned 25% of the battery. I gotta say, like, that's just not good, you know? I feel like, especially because the motor is a little bit hungrier now, you really zap the battery that you do get, like, just straight trash. Even faster. Like, the battery just gets exterminated on this bike when you're riding Spirited. Because it's the same battery, it's just a little bit more power motor, so technically it is less range than I'm used to. Dude, look at this art right here. This is so sick. Thug Santa. Might as well tour through here. This is where, look at that, Mickey Mouse looking tough. There's always cool artwork right here. They just let people, you know, come do big art pieces, and they stay there for a while, and then someone comes and does another one over it. So these are all different than the last time we came through here. Cool little part of town though. So from here, we got two options, right? Inside of you, there are two wolves. We can go to the right. Things get much more interesting. Go to the left, they get a little less interesting, but it's where we want to go ultimately. So for today, we're going to the left, just for the sake of brevity. Otherwise, I will be out here all day. Let's see, we'll just go straight here into the fashion district. By the way, if it sounds like I'm ragging too hard on the Sur-Ron Light B, I still really like this bike a lot. Do I love it? I mean, yeah, I got some love for this bike because it started it all for me. You know, it's the first like different thing that I branched out of really besides BMX that really captivated me. Because I gave mountain biking a shot back in the day, and it just, you know, wasn't fully my thing. It's something you could do by yourself. You know, it wasn't like a totally solo activity. I need to have something that I can do 100% alone, right? Like I need the ability to get on a thing and go do it with nobody else involved. And to be honest, mountain biking is kind of like a thing you need. Like I would at least need one person. You're like out in the middle of nowhere sometimes, or just in a place where like emergency access is not easily available. And you know, I'm not saying there's people who don't do it alone. If you're experienced, obviously it's totally different, but this is kind of like, you know, you do it in the same places you would do a BMX or anything like that. And it's like, it's almost best to do it by yourself, as crazy as that sounds. It's definitely fun with friends too, but when you're on one of these by yourself, it's like you are unlimited in your options for what you want to do with the day, you know? Like you go wherever you want, you just rip around and change directions, and you want to go somewhere else, you just start going, you're there, like, and is in the same or less time than it takes to do in a car. You know, it's absurd. And it's a lot of fun. We're gonna take this last alley, and it's a hectic one. Look at it, what's going on down here, man. It is just absurd. Smells like something burning. Yep, there's something burning. Hold our breath right there. Holy jeez, bro. Never a dull moment out here in LA, man. Insane. Insane. All right, I think I'm good on alleys for today. I didn't come out here meaning to hit alleys. I'm kind of done with that whole era. I think I'm good on alleys for the foreseeable future. We did the whole alley thing. We checked out most of them, some of the craziest ones in LA, not even on purpose, just like out roaming. So you know, we can cut our losses and just close that chapter of the book. You know, from here on out, we're a little bit more tame with it, but we're still out having fun exploring too. So, you know, somewhere right in between is where I like to consider it. Hey, I said I'd see a fire today. We saw a fire. Technically, it wasn't like a big one, but we did see a fire, a open air fire, which is you know, not something you see often anywhere else. Leave it at that. Look at these kids on scooters mobbing. Sick, dude. You truly see people on e-stuff every day out here now. We saw a kid on a Talaria at the at Staples Center. People are on electric scooters all over the place, but not just the bird ones. Like those two cats were on, like I think one of them had a Segway, like the $2,000 Segway. I see people on the oh bro, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen, actually. He just wasn't even looking. This car, if that car wasn't paying attention, he would have slammed right into him, which is very common in LA. Cars to not be paying attention. Anyways, I don't know how many days without incident we're at, but we're trying to keep the streak going. Yep, if we go straight, we go into Skid Row. It's another place I really wasn't trying to go to today, so we're going to avoid that as well. Gonna cut a left right here on 7th Street. This is where I used to live. That building right there. I don't know if you can see it. That one, kind of over the top of this building in front of us. Yep, that's where the U-room used to be. Coming into downtown. Oh, sheesh. Oh my God. She was about to turn into the oncoming turn lane. I was ready for it. I was about to hug the bus, but luckily she realized at the last second that she was going to absolutely obliterate me. Thank you, lady, if you see this, for not just straight up decimating me. Yeah, appreciate it. Me. Everybody loves honking. I have the horn on this bike still. I think that's funny. I usually cut the horn right off the bat because, I'm be honest, I don't ever use it. I just, it usually just gets in the way for me. There's like almost never been a time where I've hit the horn on this bike on purpose or any of these e-bikes. Like, I don't know. I'm not a horn guy. I just go around. LA, use your horn at someone, it is an act of aggression. It's like, it's basically an invitation to start a fight, as crazy as that sounds. It really is. That's how people interpret the horn use out here. They're like, excuse me, did you just honk at me, bro? Step out of your car. Oh, here in good old downtown, man, it feels good to be back. Just kidding. I mean, it doesn't really feel like anything. It's just kind of the place that we're at. It's cool though. Still a total dump, but it's a fun dump. There's no denying that. Crazy how like there's nowhere that's really exciting like LA is, like downtown specifically. This is the only exciting place to come and, like, I don't know, just kind of ride around, because even though it's a dump, at least it's kind of fun. Gives you a little bit of New York City vibes without having to take a plane. I don't know, not much else you can ask for, but it's fun. It's still fun. Making it right? Nope, we're good. All right, we're actually kind of making our way back towards where we started. Quick little lap today, not nothing crazy. I don't know, we're gonna do some more in-depth rides once it warms up. It's not fully warm today. It's like a cool 70, you know, still a little breezy. Like right now I'm starting to feel a little chilly, but we good. It's about to be super nice weather this weekend, so I'm gonna do one long video. I'm thinking on probably Saturday, because Friday I have to wait for a package. Saturday we're gonna do like a 2 to 3 hour banger. Is the plan. That's the plan. We'll see how long it actually ends up being, but we're trying to go the distance. We're going for speed, you know. I don't know if I'll be on this bike either. I don't think this bike has enough in the tank to make a 2 hour video. I really don't think it's even possible. I'm pretty sure it would die if I'm riding hard the entire time around the 1.5 hour mark. It's like right now we're at what? Well, we're at about 50 minutes, so we're probably gonna cut a few parts here and there out, but overall, I wouldn't say, well, maybe it is possible. But the thing is, the whole point is not to be like riding until the last bit of battery comes up. You know, you kind of want to be done and still have like 30 to 40% in the tank, so you can, like, you know, still do stuff after that, or, you know, just make sure you can safely make it back. Everybody waiting for Uber Eats orders. That's what's going on down there. That's the hub. That's one of 2 hubs. The other hub is over by Shake Shack. Maybe. I actually haven't been out here for a while, so maybe it's not. Maybe that is just the new hub. But this is one of the nicest parts to come out of downtown LA from. Yes, sir. This street right here, Wilshire. No, this is 7. Bum doesn't even know his own city streets, dude. Unbelievable. Nice views right here, though. I always love how the lighting hits. If you come here at the right time, you'll see people shooting photos. What's up, dog? Good to see ya. Hey, man. I'm out here doing my thing, man. You be safe. Yeah, hell yeah. That guy's cool, man. He's a super popular DJ, man. I never knew that. He pulled up on me one day. He's like, hey, dude, I love your channel. I watched your show. I was like, hell yeah. He's a super sick DJ, man. If you're into like old school hip hop, kind of like Cut Chemist, MF Doom, that kind of flavor, if that's something you're into, that's his style right there. I'm pretty sure he knows. He told me he knew MF Doom personally, which is pretty sick. As a huge MF Doom fan, that's cool. All right, we're pushing back to where we started currently. That's just what we're doing. I don't know what we're gonna do when we get there, but as of for right now, that's the goal. And it is windy, man. This wind is straight up pushing me. Straight up pushing me back right now. Jeez. I know, like it is always bizarre to me how you can't hear how windy it is on the GoPro. That's how good this little windscreen thing is that I use. It's super efficient. But it's also like, I'll say it's windy and you'll probably just be like, what are you talking about? There's no wind at all. It was super windy going up that street right there. It was like pushing me the other direction. Crazy. All right, still pushing. Traffic hour. And this is a school's area. I don't know if it's a school zone, but yeah, it is. School. Speed limit 15. Got to make it out of here in one piece. Yes. Absolute tear. W. Do you know what time it is? You know the time? Thank you so much. We're at 60%. I already feel like off the line, the throttle is reduced in power. That's another issue that I have with this bike. I don't know if it's probably not just this new bike, but just this bike in general, is that they start babying the power so fast to preserve the battery, you know? I mean, let's just be honest, the bike, the Lightbee is no longer suited for the long urban adventures that people expect it to be able to go on. It's for off-road, you know? It's for taking to the track and having alongside, you know, like your full-size dirt bike. I feel like you could still obviously build one up, buy an aftermarket battery and do all that, but at this point it just seems kind of nonsensical to do that when there's so many good options you can just buy out of the box that are like super powerful, you know? But we got through another day on this bike. I don't know if I'm going to take it out again the next time, honestly. I predicted that doing just this bike for the entire month would be kind of difficult, and I'm already itching to get that power back. I mean, the worst part about riding the heavier bikes is loading them into the car, but beyond that, every other thing is better. You know, the range, the power, the fun, the jumpability, maybe you could say not quite as good. It's not like this thing is a BMX bike though. It's not like you can jump it that easy. So anywho, folks, that's gonna do it for today. We got out at least a little bit, checked out the city, and we're gonna do it again this weekend. So of course, hicksfam.com, top link in the description. Get entered for a chance to win a very nice e-bike. Every dollar spent is one entry for a chance to win a bike that is very, very, very nice, very expensive. Actually gone up in price since we started our promo. It is now a prohibitively expensive bike, so it is easily the most valuable bike I've given away. And yeah, it could be yours. Anywhere in the lower 48 states. Official rules are on the website, all that jazz. Of course, thank you for watching yet another one of my videos. I will see you all again very soon. Peace.